Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Carlie.
And I'm Ange.
And today we're watching Haikyuu Season 2, Episode 6.
Kageyama and Hinata aren't friends anymore. They're enemies now.
I mean, if anything, it was just like a act of brotherly sort of, hate/love.
Yeah. It was actually a bit of a tough watch, but I kind of liked that little bump in their relationship. I feel like it adds to the drama. It adds to the love of these characters when there's, some rocky relationships from time to time. I mean, we had to work for it at the start in Season 1, and then it got kind of easy breezy. And now look, Hinata wants to evolve. There's a big theme of evolution in this season so far.
Yeah.
And Kageyama,
he's feeling a certain way about it.
Yeah, he wants to I think you mentioned the word sweet spot maybe last episode or in last discussion, which you guys might want to check out because we actually discussed last episode in a lot of detail. We had a little bit of a debate as well. But yeah, Kageyama has almost found a sweet spot. The team is he wants to improve what has already been worked on, whereas Hinata wants to try new things to evolve.
I think he wants to do that for himself.
Hinata or Kageyama wants to do it?
Hinata wants to grow as a player by himself. He doesn't want to have to rely on Kageyama anymore.
Yeah. I completely understand that. That's fine. I think he also thinks that it's going to make the team better too, Hinata. So
yeah, of course.
But I can definitely see both angles, which is why I quite enjoyed last episode, because you actually think Kageyama's being selfish. I don't see it that way at all. I think Kageyama's being comfortable. I think he's very comfortable with where they're at, and he doesn't want to jeopardize any future performances. That's where I think the characters are at. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see what eventuates. We saw Coach UKAI, though, considering Hinata's proposal.
Yeah.
And I think that episode's going to open with him wanting to try it out, and Kageyama's not going to be having it.
Yeah, well, we also saw that moment where Hinata was mid-air and Coach UKAI saw something. Remember?
Yeah.
He saw something.
Yeah.
So I hope they go further into detail. I'm sure they will.
Yeah, I think there's a very rare type of player that can see above everyone else on the court, that sort of thing. They'll get like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of our Patreon members made an incredible point. They said that the 3 people that disregarded Hinata's proposal were all setters, whereas Hinata is a spiker, so no one could see it from Hinata's perspective.
Oh, wow.
Very
That's
cool
big.
detail. Very cool detail for sure. But I'm glad that UKAI's given it the time of day.
Yeah.
But also, if you guys are interested in getting early access to these episodes, I'll leave a link to our Patreon down below.
Also, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It would really help us out.
But anyway, should we get into it?
Let's get into it.
Oh.
I was taking him on a special road trip.
Yeah.
Maybe
okay.
to try and help that special thing that he's got.
Or look more into it.
Yeah. Oh, come on. It was just wrong time, kid.
Kageyama's actually smiling. That's what the kid doesn't understand.
Oh. It's a beautiful smile.
Oh, shit.
Oh. Wait, was that his little bro or something?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Awesome.
The OG.
We were speculating about that, right? An episode ago?
Yeah.
I think so. I'm glad we actually finally got to meet this guy.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh my gosh. I can see why he went to hospital.
Yep.
The dude has no chill.
Nah.
Oh, Hinata's excited, but he's scared at the same time.
Scared shitless though.
He's gonna jump for him right now. Oh!
Oh, I loved that.
He just got that flash to his former
Yeah.
player.
Oh.
I would love it if Oikawa, you know how like Hinata's off learning his own thing, with Coach UKAI and, well, both Coach UKAIs.
I see where this is going.
Yeah, I'd like for Oikawa to actually give Kageyama some wisdom.
Oh, and make up for his wrongdoings in the past by shutting him down.
Yeah, 100%.
Maybe he wants to be a good example to his nephew.
He wants to ask him.
The kid is not impressed. Kid is more mature than him.
Let's go.
Come on. This is big of Kageyama to do that.
It is. I love that.
He was completely humbled there. Look at him. Wow. He's an asshole.
There's a bit of friendly banter. That's very in character for Oikawa.
Yeah, it's lame.
That's good. The nephew's a badass too. I hope Oikawa's going to be
I want to know.
forthcoming with this. Truthful.
Yeah.
They should have tried it out more in like a practice environment. Oh shit. Wow.
Oh.
That's something he's come to understand over time. Even though he's the main guy, he's not the main guy. You know what I'm saying? He's not the dictator. Is that what he said? What was the word he used?
He was saying dictator. It's used in a bad sense.
Did you see all the other photos?
It's blurry. No, I didn't. Should I take it back?
Yeah. They're all selfies, I think. Or
No,
he
they
took
were-
them.
Yeah, they were all of his nephew.
That's cute. Oh, let's go!
Okay.
I love this guy. This guy's a
Yeah,
legend.
he's got a presence like instantly. Oh.
Good tempo. The episode's called Tempo. Second tempo? Yeah, okay. Right. They've tried this quick at different speeds.
I see. Oh.
Nice. That's great. So they got 3 weapons, essentially.
They're all exactly the same to me.
Oh, okay, the timing.
Oh.
Of course. That's what tempo means. That's my bad. I should have known with my musical background. Don't worry about it. That's embarrassing.
For shame, Angelo.
Shit.
For shame. Yeah.
I like that the ball's in Hinata's court to change that. Kageyama
Yes.
doesn't need to change it.
Yes.
Kageyama needs to trust Hinata. I like that.
But Hinata has to have his eyes open though.
I love the subtle writing in this show.
What? The world has been turned upside down.
Oh, he's figured out something massive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he's got a lot of responsibility. You know how he trusted Kageyama in the first season a lot. Kageyama's got to do the same now.
Yeah.
He's a lot like the little giant, I'm
That's
sure.
That's right. Kageyama needs some improvement.
Yeah.
Is he gonna go get him?
Why is he yelling?
He needs this to happen right now.
I like
Neither does
that.
he.
He still loves his bro, his partner.
Oh, this is an urgent matter.
I was gonna say he's right outside his shop.
A toss that
Well,
stops.
he used to be a setter, so he probably understands quite well. That's why something came to him really quick, and he just had to speak to Hinata, to Kageyama.
Right then and there.
Yeah, immediately. How is he meant to do that?
Yeah, what? I need to see this.
So it instinctively just goes to his hand, sort of thing?
I thought that's what it did already anyway.
He's got a lot of practice to do as well.
Right.
This goes back to what Oikawa said. He hasn't tried this sort of thing. Nice.
He's open to it. I like
If anyone
that.
can do it, it's Kageyama, for sure.
Yeah. His hands in his pants or his pockets?
His pants. Oh, he gave them the band-aids. the scars or whatever.
Oh. Oh.
They're gonna die! The ultimate senpai.
Yeah.
Hug.
No, they'll just give each other like a nod or something. Oh, no.
She is such a sweetie.
Yeah.
That's going to be his future wife.
Oh.
That's what I think.
I would love that.
Speaking of future wives, this is going to be Daichi's.
She's got food on her face.
Yeah! Michimiya. Oh, he's trying to do it from further back. Oh. He's learning how to serve better.
Yeah, cool. I like that. I like them seeing I like seeing them
Evolve.
focus on certain skills that they're not fully there with.
He's going to make Asahi feel shit about his serves. Because Noi's just going to receive them all. Oh.
There you go.
I love it. Evolution.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that. Oh, this is great. This is really cool. Asahi could be a really, really good server with the amount of power he's got. So it makes perfect sense.
100%, yeah. He's very strong. It was so close. They put the drink bottle in for an episode.
Yeah, that's awesome. Did you see how it kind of stopped? near the drink bottle to stop that momentum, and then
Right.
I think that's what it is.
Okay, he's got to earn. He's got to earn
shit.
his name.
This guy is full of life.
UKAI?
Yeah.
Yeah. UKAI Senior.
Hmm.
Yeah, because people jump and land at different times. So he's got to really focus on like the ball and not the player.
He needs to be able to thrive without Kageyama, yeah.
島田さんとこサーブの練習行ってくる。ああ、うん。じゃあね。
So is he like the only one not trying to improve himself? Is that what that's showing?
It looks like it.
Everyone else seemed to be spending a lot of their downtime.
I haven't seen what Tanaka's trying to do, though, to improve. Nice. Let's go RC here. He's obviously got more muscle mass because he's about 10 years older than everyone else. He's had more time to bulk up.
Yeah. Come on. Oh. It's going to be so satisfying when he hits it.
Isn't that adorable that Kageyama's working with Yachi, by the way?
It's so cute.
It looks like.
Yeah. She's helping out where she can. She's got no skill whatsoever, but she's helping out where she can.
Yeah.
Aww.
Tanaka looked like a cat.
Yeah. Maybe a dog, because they said wolf.
Oh, he adjusted. That was like a side slap. Shrimpo.
It's evolving. Yeah, see?
He's been
That's
promoted.
what I said. Well, basically.
That's
I
the
said
respect
evolving.
meter. The
Yeah,
respect
yeah.
meter for sure.
Let's go. Oh my gosh.
The different
he had
tempos.
them all lined up.
I just got chills.
そして明日から再び東京遠征。
Oh. Hopefully we'll do a lot better.
1週間長期合宿は春高予選前最初で最後です。春高予選に向けて悔いのないようこのチャンスを貪り尽くしましょう。
Let's go, man. They have to win.
Please. Oh, he's hungry for it.
Yeah, 100%. This is probably going to be another long discussion. I love what they're doing with season 2, actually,
Yeah.
and the themes and how they're building off things that they set up in season 1.
Yes, yes. I actually really liked this episode, how it was very different to all of the other ones. Like, we kind of mixed it up a little bit, and Hinata and UKAI went to go see UKAI Senior.
I like that.
Yeah, and get some wisdom and knowledge from him. Not just Hinata gained from it. You saw Coach UKAI. He was like, he had that light bulb moment, and it was really cool.
Well, that's why at the start I kind of thought, oh shit, if Coach UKAI has some sort of plan that he wants to put in place, some new proposal for the team, I would have thought he was going to run it by Kageyama first because they were both setters, so they're on the same wavelength to some degree. But I like it how he took Hinata out there, and I liked that whole little training camp with UKAI Senior. Now, I also liked it how Kageyama got his wisdom and advice from Oikawa. I thought that was set up nicely too.
Yeah, that was cool, wasn't it?
Yeah, even though Oikawa, you know, he's tough to handle sometimes, but
It's a bit of a menace.
that was genuine advice, even though he was being a dick.
Yeah, he was just sort of saying it how it was. It wasn't necessarily being mean or anything, but he just said it how it was, exactly.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, as an opponent, you could easily just try to, you know, in a situation like this, is if an opponent's coming to you, you could just give them false advice to try and, you know, help yourself out and be selfish. I'm saying Oikawa he still helped out Kageyama, and I reckon the nephew was used there to also show that Oikawa's not always that selfish.
I think the nephew was there to keep Oikawa in check a little bit more, because the
That
nephew
too.
was like,
Yeah.
you know, he was paying him out. He was like, that's so lame.
Yeah, that was legendary from the nephew.
I think the nephew is a really good influence on Oikawa, funnily enough.
Yeah, but you can see Oikawa, like he's got different sides to him though.
Yeah.
I'm sure the series is going to explore Oikawa quite a bit. Now, before we talk about that, like the MVPs and all that sort of thing, I want to go through that whole evolution theme, right?
Yep.
So we saw certain characters, they're starting to try and improve their game by adding new weapons to their game.
Yeah. Or improving on
Their current roles.
Yeah, the rusty weapons that they have, they're trying to polish them up.
Well, I mean, Noya, for example, I never thought of the libero from Seijo. I never realized that he was tossing it quite a bit as well. Those small details, I like it how they revisited that. And although Noya can receive so well, there are other facets to his game that he wants to improve, and that was the same with Asahi. What do you think of the other characters, though? It's probably just sticking to their role. Like, you had Suga.
Yeah.
Suga, sorry. You had Suga, Tanaka,
Even
Tsuki.
Daichi. Yeah.
Yeah, they weren't really trying anything new, but...
No, I think that's okay, because to focus on every single player in the team doing something new, it's kind of like, oh, that's like a lot. So I like how we're kind of focusing on just maybe half the team.
Yeah, well, it's got to make sense. They can't just give everyone something new to work on because, I mean, some of them are role players as well. Like Tanaka, for example, he's not the ace or anything like that. He's got his specific role. Daichi's already, got to try and lead the team as is. I feel like Tsuki's going to have a small arc in this.
I hope so. This season?
Yeah, maybe in these upcoming, I don't know, practice matches or something. I think it'll be small, but I think he's got something coming because... You saw Yamaguchi was looking at him like something was off. Yeah,
I really want to cheer for Tsuki. I really do. But he's just given me nothing. He's a tsundere. Is that what you say?
Yeah, he's the most powerful tsundere I've ever seen.
Yeah. What do you mean by that?
He's got the highest level.
Oh, okay, I see. I thought you meant like physical power.
Yeah.
For a second, so I had to clear that up. Yeah, I reckon he's
up there with like Tatsumaki from One Punch Man as like
really
like
yeah, dang.
Almighty tsunderes. You know what I'm saying? Like
S tier tsunderes. Yeah, no, I'm really ready to cheer for him a bit. I'd love for him just to like, let down that wall of his, or even just understand why it's up in the first place.
Well, you could see like Yamaguchi was slightly concerned. Like he's always by his side because they're good mates or whatever. You're slightly concerned, like, why aren't you trying to work on anything? Like, what's going on here? You're just so far removed from everything else going on.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But I feel like each character's going to have their moment again. Are you changing your mind slightly on Kageyama and your view of Kageyama and how he's approached the situation? Because if anything, like, this episode solidified my thoughts that we went through in last episode.
I don't think that Kageyama has bad intentions at all, right? I don't think it's like vicious or wants to tear down the team or anything like that.
Yeah, you never said that.
Yeah, but I do think there's a bit of hesitancy. Is that a word?
Yeah, he's being hesitant. Yeah.
Yeah, to let Hinata shine.
But I don't think that's because he wants to be the best, and that all but confirmed it for me today in this episode. I think he was being egotistical in a different way to what you were saying.
What way?
He was being egotistical in the sense that he didn't see the need to let Hinata shine because he was comfortable in what they were doing.
Wouldn't you say on like maybe a surface sort of level that is being selfish in a way?
Yeah, but not your definition of how you were defining Kageyama's.
Because ultimately he would be doing that because... Okay, 1, he wouldn't want to jeopardize what the team has.
Yeah.
2, maybe he's a bit scared that Hinata will outshine him.
No, that I think is all but confirmed. Like, I don't think that's my opinion. What I was getting from what you were saying in the last episode was that, and I was looking out for it because if I was wrong, like I really wanted to see it because then I would have felt like I was really misreading Kageyama this whole time. What I was getting from what you were saying last episode was that Kageyama is almost like the jealous type. And he was going to get jealous of his rival. But his rival's his partner now, Hinata. And Kageyama needs Hinata to thrive too. I just don't think he saw a certain...
Look, after this episode, I kind of like it because it wasn't just focused on Hinata unleashing that insane athletic ability that we all know he has. But it was also focused on Coach UKAI helping Kageyama to... improve also.
Yeah.
Like with that tempo idea and everything like that.
Yeah.
So I like how they were focusing on both of them and not just Hinata.
Yeah. Same. I love the parallels between them as well because in the first season there was a lot of like Hinata having to trust Kageyama, and Kageyama obviously in the last episode had a really tough time like letting Hinata speak, like hearing him out, and now he's got to learn to trust what Hinata is saying and bring it to the table.
Yeah, it's turning it all around, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's got to put his trust in Hinata.
Yeah, which I really like. MVP is going to be tough this episode.
Yeah.
Because there were a couple, like UKAI was massive.
Senior or junior?
Both. Hinata was great. I probably wouldn't give it to Hinata. He was just kind of following instructions.
Probably not this episode.
Kageyama went to his rival is Oikawa, not Hinata. That's the one thing we've got to understand now too. Like, his partner is Hinata. It's not his rival anymore. They kind of have like a rivalry, like you were saying, you know, when they're racing and stuff like that, because they want to be as best as they can be. But I feel like I'm getting more of a Oikawa is Kageyama's rival. Mm-hmm. Okay, but what I'm trying to say is Kageyama went to Oikawa for advice. That's big in itself. And he didn't even hesitate with what UKAI was saying and wanted to learn it straight away, that whole tempo thing.
Yeah. I am personally drawn towards UKAI Jr. because he had that mad idea to go to UKAI Senior, which must have, like, you know, made him swallow his pride a little bit to go to his grandfather to ask for some help. Yeah. Which ultimately didn't just help Hinata, but the whole team.
Yeah, and both of them as well, very specifically to both of them. But you're right, as a team, UKAI's been at the center of getting them to evolve.
Yeah, and unlike the other setters, did you say, that couldn't really understand why Hinata wanted to do this,
UKAI's taken it under.
He was able to see something in Hinata that the others couldn't.
Coach UKAI has been an incredible coach. That's what he's done. And look, I'm happy. I think we gave it to him in the last episode, but let's give Coach UKAI the MVP again because he's
double MVP.
Yeah, he's really he's stepped it up in the last couple of episodes, and he's at the heart of improving his team. I love it. It's great to see.
I love it too. I love the guy.
He deserves this. He deserves a few of these MVPs because he didn't get one in season 1.
Yeah.
We'll give it to Coach UKAI, closely followed by like Kageyama, I reckon.
Yep, and maybe UKAI Senior after that.
Yeah, he was great. Hopefully we see more of him. You're right. He had a presence as soon as we saw him. Mm-hmm. He was an awesome character.
Badass.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching our reaction. If you liked it, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. It would really help us out. For early access to all of our reactions, you can support us on Patreon if you'd like. And yeah, thank you so much again. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.